Hello everyone, Dead by Daylight here, and it's a killer perk build for double points week. It's the Winter Solstice 2018 and it's on the 27th of December. What I've been doing there for the last few months is saving all my bloody party streamers and saving all my survivor puddings and escape cakes. Because you're really wasting them using them in the off season. You should really always save them for double points week. Because when you get to an off season really, and you're using bloody party streamers, if you're a survivor, you may not even get 20,000, and if you've got we're going to live forever, well, you're going to have to fill those stacks to make it 40,000, and then with bloody party streamers, it's only 80,000, and you may not even get anywhere near that. It's really a waste. If you really could save them for this month, and a lot of people does save their bloody party streamers for the double points month. The amount of points you can make, it's insane. And I'm going to show you a perk build here for killer, and I'll show you a perk build for survivor. It's much easier as killer. I'm using the crappy add-ons here because I really want to save my best add-ons for when I'm really aiming to rank up in the game. So these yellow add-ons, they're really enough. I stay at the low ranks too because it's much easier farming at the lower ranks. You run into a lot of general shit at the top, but if you've got the Wraith, well, lots of perks in the Wraith's going to be your best character, but you could really do it with anyone. I'm sure anyone that plays this game has got a character with all the perks. Well, the perks you're going to want to use anyway, it's going to be Beast of Prey anyway, and Distressing. Those will max out your deviousness and your hunting really quickly. And you see the add-ons there. The Wraiths, he's the best killer for ranking up. He's for farming. No one can do it as fast as he can. He can get the hunting up quicker than anyone. And with Beast of Prey, all you got to do is spot a survivor, uncloak, get your chase points, cloak again, the chase ends, and then uncloak again, and the chase, keep following that survivor, and the chase keeps you keep starting over the chase again. Just keep cloaking and uncloaking, cloaking and uncloaking, and keep following the survivor. You get that 200 blood points for finding a survivor without Beast of Prey, but with Beast of Prey you get 50% more blood points, so you get 300 for every time you find a survivor. And with the Wraith, cloaking and uncloaking, you're just getting 300 after 300 after 300 by just following one survivor. You really max that hunting category up super fast. I'll show you a clip here. This is why I like the Wraith the best. Yeah, if I'm farming with another killer, I'll still use Beast of Prey, but it means that you have to turn away and end the chase and then follow again. It just takes a little bit longer. You see here with the Wraith, I'm cloaking and uncloaking, and look at my points. There's another 300, and the chase ends. And every time I do that, I'm really maxing that hunting. I see two survivors here. If you can run on two survivors, well, you'll get double the points again, but they split, so I'm just going after one here. And I almost have it half filled already. A little bit of teabag in there, but I never teabag a killer myself because I know it catches up, and I really don't want to provoke a killer into tunneling me or whatever. Because at the end of the day, the killer is the boss man, and he is capable of killing most survivors. But the second perk now is going to be Distressing. It gives you 100% blood points and the deviousness, and with the Wraith, it's a surprise attacks. I think you've got 5 seconds after coming out of invisibility, where you've got 5 seconds to land an attack, and that'll be a surprise attack for your deviousness. You get 550 regular for a surprise attack, but with distressing you get double, so it's going to be 1100. Really fast way of ranking up. You can come out of invisibility, you uncloak, and then you land the hit. And you see it's normally 550, but I'm getting 1100 because of the distressing there. And this is my third hit here, and I've got 3/4 filled already. Uncloaking now. You really have a lot of time, really. 5 seconds really enough to land that surprise attack. And now this is the 5th surprise attack that I've landed, and it's maxed out because of distressing. Those first 2 perks, they're only bonus points you get, really. If you're looking to rank up, you're going to have to land more surprise attacks, and you're going to have to find more survivors. Even though you've maxed your categories, they're just bonus points. There's a pip point system, and there's the blood point system, and those first 2 perks are only bonus points, really. If you really want to rank up pip, well, you're going to have to get a few extra surprise attacks and find more survivors. But the number 1 perk you want to use is barbecue and chili, and you're going to have to hook all survivors in the game, all 4 survivors. That way it'll double your blood points. Well, you make 25,000 if you've hooked everyone once. Well, you've got 50,000 then. You get 25% bonus there. You see 54 meters away. Once I hook someone, I'm able to find another survivor. And I just go around and I hook all survivors. I don't waste time trying to hook the same person twice or anything like that. Your main objective when you're doing this strategy is try and disrupt the survivors. Run around, maxing your hunting and your deviousness first. Landing hits, going elsewhere, find someone else, because they've got to go and heal. They're not doing gens. It really slows the game down, and that can help you rank up as well. And I don't know about the last perk. I would forget about Thrill of a Hunt, because it really does the same thing as Beast of Prey. And if people bust totems, well, you're not getting points for that at all. I would go for Hex Rune. And once you get the hunting category, the chaser category, and the deviousness up, just work on your brutality then, which is just landing hits. The brutality will take a long bit. You'll need to hit a lot of survivors. You get 300 for every hit. And I leave that person down because someone has to go and help that person. People's way healing, it really, the longer you can defend a certain amount of gens, the more rank up points you'll get. At the start of this game, I was lucky. I was running around hitting one person and chasing them and then going to another one, and I had 5 gens for over 5 minutes, and that's why I've ranked up in this game. If you can disrupt the survivors, that's how killers stops gen rushing. It's by hitting one, downing them, going to another one, not wasting time trying to hook them. Maybe they've got decisive strike, well, they have to chase them again and then hook them. People's popping gens. If you can make 4 or 5 gens last a really long time in the game, well, you'll get great rank up points. And remember, if you want to rank up with these perks still, well, you're going to have to get extra surprise attacks and extra finding survivors. But it's farming season, and I'm just not caring about ranking up. I'm taking a month off really. I'm just concerned about blood points, and this is the perk build you want. Now I'm just running around, kicking gens, getting me generator damage up, and just hitting people and getting my brutality up. And now everybody gets out at the end of the game. I've only had 4 hooks, but I've maxed all those other categories: the deviousness, the chaser, the brutality, and the generator damage, and I've ranked up because I've defended 5 gens for over 5 minutes at the start of the game. And you see me blood points here. I'm not using no offerings or anything like that. It's 26,800. And you really want to save up all your bloody party streamers. You see here, I have 13 of them here with a riff. And once that double points week starts on the 27th, well, I'm going to use all these, and I've got loads of other killers. It's got loads of bloody party. I've really been saving them in all characters. And whether you haven't got the riff and you can't do this beast of prey with uncloaking and cloaking and getting that up really quick, well, if you're using another killer, you're going to have to really find lots of new survivors, and the more survivors you can keep in the game, if you don't want them doing gens, well, just land a hit on one of them and move on to someone else. You'll really rank it up really fast with any killer, and it'll really slow down the gen repair. Double points week, there will be lots of farming people, and if you can save all these here for that, and this is the killer perk build, the main 3 perks that you want to run, and if you've hex rune along with it, just in case it's not a farming game, it'll give you enough time. There's no reason why, as a riff, that even if people's trying to gen rush you, there's no reason why you can't get 20,000+ blood points anyway. I recommend a hex rune or something like that. But really save up all your double points, and then whenever you're playing Survivor, well, you're always going to want We're Going to Live Forever. See here, I've got No One Left Behind highlighted. If you know you're going to be in a farming game, if you're playing farming game after farming game, most killers are farming, I would run No One Left Behind. But if killers are trying to rank up, well, you may want to just take like Dead Hard or your Sprint Burst, just to give you a better chance of survival. But I'm running Self-Care and Saboteur. I can get boldness and altruism by healing myself and taking down hooks, and I've got all my bloody party streamers safe with all my survivors. Well, I'm really going to do well that week.